Live from New York City and Los Angeles, where it's 2 for 1 night at the Falafel Truck on 47th Street, it's time for the hot new comedy show sweeping the nation, The Suggestion Box. Starring Karen Bond, Denny Siegel, Tom Carrozza, Jane Brucker, Dylan White, and your host, a man who only hands out king-size candies during Halloween, Paul Carganilla.
Welcome, everybody. That is Mr. Sam Miklich, our production and stage manager. And that theme music you just heard was Mr. Dan Franklin, who joins us on the show regularly. Welcome! It's Friday night. It is Halloween Eve. And we're so happy to have you here on the Suggestion Box. Of course, this is an hour of improv comedy from so many of your favorite friends that we've grown to know and love over the past 11 episodes. This is episode 12, and we're going for the next hour. So please feel free to share the link. Let everybody know that this is happening. And, tell your friends on Facebook, on the YouTubes, and jump in here on the YouTube chat as well. We are going to ask for suggestions throughout the show, just like any improv show. And we want to see you in here letting us know what you think we should do for the next game. Speaking of games, let's jump into the first one right off the bizat. Give it up for our cast. Cast, jump in here. This game is 99, and we're doing it Halloween style. That's right. So we need a noun, an object, a profession, a location, a noun, Halloween style. So give us whatever you think we can form we're going to try and form any kind of joke. 99 whatever's walking to a bar, and that's going to be the thing. So first thing I see on here is ghouls from Anna. Ghouls, 99 ghouls.
99. Sorry, go ahead.
99 ghouls walk into a bar, and the bartenders, and it's in Brooklyn, and the bartender says, "Hey, we don't serve ghouls here." And they go, "But it's ladies' night. We're ghouls."
Something similar. 99 ghouls walk into a bar. Bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve ghouls here. It's booze only."
Hey, that's so much better. You should have gone first. I would have kept my mouth shut.
99. Oh,
Booze
man.
Well,
ghouls. 99 ghouls.
99 ghouls walk into a bar. The bartender's. Oh, this is terrible. The bartender says, "We don't serve ghouls here." And they said, "No, it's a typo. We're glues. I'm Elmer."
See, if you had sold that, that would have been funny.
I give up.
It's Tom's style, though.
It's a hard game. This is difficult. Go ahead, Jane. Or Karen.
99 ghouls walk right through a bar.
Hey!
That's it.
Broomsticks.
Oh, wow, okay.
Sorry.
Wait, I had. All right, I'll use it later.
Do it, Denny. Just do it. Ghouls.
99 ghouls walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "We don't serve ghouls here." And the ghouls look around and they say, "Fine, we're leaving. It's dead in here."
Ooh.
99 broomsticks walk into a bar. Bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve broomsticks here." And 99 broomsticks says, "Wow, you're bristly."
Oh, 99 broomsticks walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "We don't serve broomsticks here." And they said, "But we're Swiffers. We pick up everything."
We came here to pick something up.
Yeah, 99 broomsticks walk in looking for some witches to pick up.
There you go.
Nice.
99 broomsticks walk into a bar. Bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve broomsticks here." And 99 broomsticks around looking for their 100th one and says, "Oh, you must be up your ass."
Hey!
99 broomsticks walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve broomsticks here." And the broomsticks look around and they say, "That's very obvious. This place is a mess."
They should be so lucky to have some brooms walk in.
There's a character actor, I think.
You wish. You wish.
99
it's almost Paul Lynde walked into a bar.
Thank you. I don't know where my head is, Dylan. You're killing me with this. Yes, thank you. I was like, the guy from the Hollywood Squares that was always snide and funny. That guy.
Paul.
That guy.
Lynde, not Paul Lynde.
Okay.
99 Paul Lynn's walking. No, I don't have one.
99 Paul Lynn's walking to a bar and the broomstick says, "Oh, great, some linge for me to sweep up."
Hey!
What just happened?
She's waking up.
I'm bringing out the Lind brush. Next up is mummies. Mummy.
99 mummies walk into a bar looking for daddy because he's never come straight home.
Oh, Andy Cap. 99 mummies walk into a bar and the bartender says, "We don't serve mummies here." And they're like, "Fine, we'll go to the matinee across the street. It's Mummy and Me Day."
99 mummies walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "We don't serve mummies here." And they say, "Wow, man, what's the matter? You wound up too tight?"
99 mummies walk into a bar and the bartender says, "What do you have?" And they said, "We'd actually like to order off of the menu." And they said, "Do you have any turkey wraps or turkey beef wraps?"
99 hot female mummies walk into a bar and the bartender says, "We don't serve hot female mummies here." And the hottest female, most femalist mummy said, "Fine. I'm tired of being an object of the male gaze.
Woo! 99
mummies walked into a bar in April of 2020 and quickly became naked.
99 mummies.
That was brilliant.
Missed it.
Sorry, Jane.
I was trying to set it up. I'll see it in the replay. 99 mummies walk into a bar with the police, and the bartender says, "What are you doing here?" And the mummies all point at the bartender and said, "Egypt me!"
Ooh. 99 mummies walk into a bar and demand a drink, and the bartender says, "We don't serve mummies here." And the mummy said, "Please, man, I'm becoming unraveled."
99 mummies walk into a bar in Surrey, England. It was a pub. They walk into this British pub, and the bartender says, "We don't serve." Wait, what are they? Mummies here. And 98 of the mummies left, but one of them snuck in, and the bartender caught him at the bar and said to the bouncer, "What is this mummy doing here?" And the bouncer said, He crept past me. He crept right past me. He crept right. Past me.
That was a great setup, though.
I know. More. You wanted to...
I was there in the story.
Committed
the
to
beer
it.
was warm. There were Scotch eggs in a jar on the.
I got
99 mummies walk into a bar. Bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve mummies here." 99 mummies say,
99 mummies walk into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve mummies here." And the mummies go, "Tut, tut, tut."
Whoa! 99 mummies walk into a bar with their museum curator, Lynn, and she's human. And the bartender says, "We don't serve mummies here." And the mummies say, "Will you let Lynn in?"
We're going to move on with
They would
my
wrap
Lind-
them in
"We're
linen.
gonna move on."
with my Lind brush again. And we're going to finish up with clowns, 99 clowns.
Should have ended on tut tut. That was a good one. I should have. Clown.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Karen.
No, I'm laughing.
No, I'm
No,
tutting
she's
still.
tut-tutting.
Okay, 99 clowns walk into a bar. Bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve clowns here." 99 clowns say, "Okay, well, that's it."
Very it. Do you get it? It. I'm helping you, Dylan. I'm on your side. I got one, maybe. 99 clowns with a little boy walk into a dark bar.
Ooh.
The bartender says, "We don't serve clowns here." And the little boy says, "I'm afraid." He goes, "You're afraid? We're walking out of here alone." Ooh.
Oh.
That's an old joke. I kind of redid it.
Go ahead, Dylan.
Oh, I was along this same track as my other joke. 99 clowns walk into a bar. Bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve clowns here." 99 clowns say, "Well, we probably shouldn't be spending money. We need to be more penny wise."
99 clowns walk into a bar and go up to the bartender, and bartender says yes, and 99 clowns say, "Are you going to put on Fox News up there?"
Oh, political. 99 clowns walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "We don't serve clowns here." And the clowns say, "Why not?" And he says, "Because y'all look like you're alcoholic." And they go, "That's not why we have a red nose."
Oh.
99 clowns walk into a bar. They get messed up all night, and they head home in the same Uber.
Oh, yes!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the suggestion box number 12, episode 12. Give it up for our cast. That's our warm-up that we do sometimes. Lots of different warm-ups here. And thank you again for joining us here this Halloween Eve. We're going to see, of course, more of our cast throughout the next 48 minutes as we roll through the show tonight, starting with our next game. Our next game is He Said, She Said. That is the name of the game. Playing the game tonight will be Denny Siegel and Tom Carrozza. For this game, we're going to need from you guys at home a location. If you can give us a location, we're going to grab one out of there. And then what is the game about? What even is this game? Tom, in New York City.
Yes, I defer to Denny in L.A.
I defer to my head on my shoulders. So this game, it's a scene, but each actor can only speak his or her line of dialogue. Their actions are narrated by the other actor, so you get to control other people, which is a lot of fun in Hollywood.
Controlling people?
Yeah.
Also, if you're Jewish, there, I said it. I'm Jewish.
Jeremy Wong's suggestion here in the chat, Elm Street. The location is Elm Street. Ladies and gentlemen, he said, she said.
Honey, I just had the most horrific nightmare.
She said, shaking me awake from a beautiful nap. Yes, darling, what is it this time?
He said, sitting up slowly, taking a long cigarette out of an onyx case and propping himself up on one shoulder. Well, I dreamt that I was in this bed, this 4-canopy satin sheet bed that you bought for us, and this man came in the window and he had a horrible scarred face and he reached this clawed metal hand out towards me.
She said, putting her cold, clammy hands all over me. Stop that, stop that, stop that, stop that! Sheesh!
He said, recoiling from a woman's touch. Oh, we should rehearse this, she said. Okay. Darling, we've only been married a month, and I'm wondering if these nightmares are somehow related to the fact that whenever we're in bed, you never want me to touch you.
She said, jumping out of bed and modeling her flannel pajamas. Oh, Dolores, that month seems awfully long to me.
He said, putting on his velvet slippers and picking up the phone to call his mother, who had insisted on this marriage. You're not going to call your mother now, are you? In the middle of our nap time?
She said, shaking her shoulders like a hoochie-coochie dancer. I call my mother every night at midnight. She's waiting for me.
He said, picking up the princess phone and walking into the corner of the room as far as the cord would let him, almost stepping on their little poodle, Pepe. Fine. Call your mother. As I recall, the terms of your inheritance were to stay married a year, and if you don't start putting out, I'm out that door!
She said, breaking into an alligator-like rash all over her neck. Dolores, let's face it. This marriage of ours is a sham.
He said, resignedly hanging up the phone and sinking back onto the edge of the bed, almost losing himself in its plushness. I know. My mother warned me that you would never love me, but I thought that maybe over time you could learn to adore me.
She said, pretending to cry and sniffle as if I hadn't seen that 1,000 times. Dolores, stop it! You're preventing me from enjoying the plushness of the bed.
He said, kicking off his slippers, jumping back into bed, pulling the covers up tight, and grabbing his teddy bear from the nightstand. Well, I think you might need a new teddy bear, but I suppose between your teddy bear, your mother, and your poodle, there's no need for me anymore. I don't want you to lose your inheritance. I suppose I could keep this up for another 11 months for a cut of the money.
She said, putting on her fur coat and high heels and heading for the door. Why, Dolores, you're mad. Where would you be going at this hour?
he said, reaching lazily towards her, but only succeeding in knocking over a cup of Chardonnay.
Splish.
I've taken a lover. It's the stable boy, Dan. Don't wait up.
She said with an evil glimmer in her eye. Dan Franklin, the stable boy? Why, everybody wants him.
He said, jealously and nervously rummaging around through the sheets for his sleeping pill. He's a stable boy now, but one day he'll be a great musician, you'll see. Maybe he'll even compose the background music for the sad, sad sham of a movie that is our lives.
She said with spittle flying everywhere. Fine, you can have your stable boy / musician. I don't need love, I've got things.
He said, grabbing everything within arm's reach and watching as the perfumed and padded door slowly closed behind his new wife.
Wow.
That was deep.
It was deep. I didn't mean to. Wow.
Give it up for Denny, Tom. Denny and Tom, that's it.
Yeah, wow. I think she froze.
Somebody better tell Dan Franklin he needs to watch this.
Dan Franklin, the stable boy / musician.
Am I back?
No, you're kind of frozen, but it's lovely. I don't know what to tell
Denny
you.
has broken the internet with that performance. That ending was one for the ages, as Jane Brucker says in the chat here. That is true. And Andrea Casanova says, "Damn the stable boy." Maybe we need to make that like a thing,
like a calendar,
a mini-series.
I think we make it
a calendar.
You guys, I've always been looking for a stable relationship. I said I've always been looking for a stable relationship. You can't see me for reals?
You're free. Oh, there you are. You're back.
You're
there
back.
you are.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, across the United States, maybe across the world, we are in 37 unique IP addresses right now. That means, like, if you're on the Wi-Fi in a house, we're in 37 locations around the world right now. And this video only has 28 likes. So that means there's a bunch of you who haven't even liked the video yet. So please, do us a favor, help YouTube, help us, give us likes, comments, be in the chat, help us out. Everything that you do on the YouTubes supports us and helps YouTube see, hey guys, something's going on over here, and maybe this is a channel that the world needs to see. So every little bit is just a little step up for us. And we appreciate you guys so much for being here on a Friday night, every Friday night with the Vaudacity Improv players. Give it up once again for Tom and Denny. And next up, we're going to keep the hour rolling with the game called Hot Topics. In this game, Denny Siegel will return as the host of a Hot Topic show or panel. I believe tonight it'll be a little bit spookier. It'll be the Halloween topics. And playing are going to be Jane Brucker, Karen Bond, and myself as well. So this will be the Halloween version of Hot Topics. I think everybody's here. Everybody's ready to go. What we need from you guys are 3 different fields of expertise. So if you can fill the chat thread here with 3 fields of expertise. And look at that. Producer Craig, he's on the network chat there. He is saying, welcome Renee from South Carolina. Nice. Look at everybody just joining us. It's so cool. Like, the internet is such like this crazy time, this crazy year, but we've still been able to connect with people across the country and bring improv comedy, improvisational comedy live across the country. So much fun. All right, we've got a bunch of fields of expertise here. I think I'm going to let producer Craig jump in and grab and assign these to the players, and Denny's going to be the host of Hot Topics.
Welcome, everybody. So here's what we've got. Let's see.
Can
Denny,
you see?
I can see it.
You
Okay.
can see.
I think I can see. How's that?
His mouth.
I love a man with a good jawline.
You know what? You have a big mouth.
Oh.
Thank you. All right. Ready? Paul, you are an embalmer.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Karen,
Yes.
you are a pumpkin breeder. You
Well,
breed pumpkins.
I sure do.
And Jane, you are a graveyard manager.
She manages the graveyard. All right. Well,
Great.
gentlemen, it is Halloween hot topic.
Oh.
The suggestion box.
Oh, he howls.
Hello, everybody. I'm Frida Morgenstern, and welcome to Chit Chat. It's my own home-produced show out of my backyard in Flatbush, Brooklyn, and I think we're up to 17 viewers. So hi, Mrs. Wilkerson. She's just out the window right across the way. We're very excited because this is our special Halloween edition. You might remember our Yom Kippur edition. It was very somber, and Rosh Hashanah edition. Now it's our Halloween edition. So I have scoured all of the bus stations, libraries, and coffee clutches around the neighborhood and come up with some fantastic local guests. So let's meet them now. Before we meet you, I'm going to throw out a question. When I come to you, I would like you to introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about yourself, and then weigh in on this important question. I know that right now, everybody's favorite holiday is Halloween. I would like you to tell me about your most memorable Halloween, briefly, and what happened on that Halloween that was scary.
Oh. Well, hello. My name is Deborah Vinebush, and I'm a pumpkin breeder, as you know.
Yes.
You know all of those strange little pumpkins that you find in the grocery store with the little bumps, or the green one, or the white one, or the little one? Those are from me. It takes a lot of work to get the pumpkins to breed with each other. They're actually not very excitable pumpkins. So it takes some exciting. You take them and you put them in a room together. You have to light some candles, but not make them think that they're going to become a jack-o'-lantern, and really set the mood. So the most exciting Halloween for me that also became a little scary was when I bred a really big orange pumpkin with a very little knobbly green one. I didn't know what was going to happen. I left him alone. I gave him a Barry Manilow soundtrack, and bing, bang, boom, it was just a pile of seeds.
Oh gosh. It's
Just
like a
seeds
Doberman.
everywhere.
It's like a Doberman with a Chihuahua. It doesn't work, right?
Didn't take. Scary!
Yeah, that does sound scary. Well, I'm very sorry about that.
But delicious. I cooked up the seeds.
Well, we don't need to know everything on this show. All right, moving along to our next contestant. What's your area of expertise? What was your most memorable Halloween? Or scariest?
I'm Gina Calpucciano, and I run a family graveyard. We say you bump them, we dump them. We also go under the title of mortuary and cement. That's what my family's in. And there's a little, you asked me the scariest night I can remember.
Halloween, your scariest Halloween memory.
Halloween? You want me to talk? I don't feel like talking. I don't talk about things that maybe some people better not know more about. All right?
I get you. That's where the cement comes in, I would imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just move on. All right. And how about you, our third esteemed guest? I believe I picked you up under the Gravesend Neck train station. How you doing?
Hello, my name is Phil Deschelle. I am an embalmer. I'm here in the morgue, alone. I tell you about my scariest Halloween as a child. My friends and I, we were but 5 or 6 years old. And yet we lost track of time and went trick-or-treating too late. Everyone had already locked their doors and were sleeping. All of our bags were empty. So I felt terrible for my friends. I went into the garage refrigerator where my parents kept all of the frozens, and I filled their empty bags with frozen meats for them to discover filled bags in the morning that had thawed and had delicious offerings, very juicy and fresh inside.
That's your story.
Sounds like you had a very trichinosis Halloween that year. Yeah.
I
All right. Well, you know, when I met funny stories, when I met you under the train track and there was that echo, I thought it was the tunnel, but it's just your voice. Good to know. All right, moving on. Candy corn. Candy corn. It's not corn, and some people say it's barely candy. I happen to like them, but some people loathe them. I'd like to know your opinion, and if you don't like candy corn, what do you like as a Halloween treat? Let's start with you, the one with the cement company. You were a little quiet last time. I'd like to know more about you.
Yeah, well, this candy corn issue that's out there, all right? Some people say it's candy, some people say it's a vegetable. All right, now, I can throw some of that candy corn into a grave. I mean, I can make some of that candy corn disappear. You know what? I can manage to do that because I am a graveyard manager. You give me a couple bags of that candy corn, and I tell you, you're going to have people wanting to jump into those holes themselves. That stuff is disgusting. I think that stuff should be illegal so we can make a profit off it. You know what I'm saying? Me and the family. You know what I'm saying?
I have a feeling you make a profit off a lot of things. I don't want to speculate. All right, moving on. Young man with the big voice over there. What is your opinion on the candy corn?
My voice is small, but the morgue is large and empty and cold. I enjoy candy corn. I respect anything that can be filled with nothing natural and lasts a long time.
It's almost like it's embalmed.
Yes.
Moving on to our pumpkin breeder. What are your thoughts on candy corn?
Well, I am very against the candy corn, but I am pro corn Halloween. That's right, maize, which I have been breeding with pumpkins. You cut open the top, you just stick the corn right in, leave them alone for a while. You know what happens when you come back?
What?
Nothing. It just seeds everywhere.
Oh boy, all right. Do you play Barry Manilow for the corn also, or is that just a pumpkin soundtrack?
Nope, Barry Manilow and then seeds. Delicious though, those seeds. Little cinnamon on there, little salt.
I enjoy spreading seeds on the weekend.
Okay, we're going to move on to our last question. A lot of parents back in the day, there was a wild rumor going around, which I hope was just a rumor, that there were razor blades and apples. That's an unhappy thing to find in your Halloween bag. If you were going to surprise a child with a happy thing, what would you sneak into their Halloween sack other than raw meat? Something in your head that might be nice. Pumpkin Lady, let's start with you.
All right, if I'm going to surprise a child, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take their carefully carved jack-o'-lantern. I'm going to bring in another carefully carved jack-o'-lantern. Put on some Barry Manilow, leave them in a room together, and see what happens. Oh, the seeds!
Yeah,
What
I'm
a
thinking
treat.
there's going to be seeds. Yeah. All right.
What a
Well,
treat.
you are consistent. I will give you that. All right. Hey, lady.
All for the kids.
It says, do children like roasted pumpkin seeds? Is that
Love
something
them.
Really?
Gobble them up.
Not chocolate?
I've never met a child. I don't know.
All right. Well, let's move on. Lady over there, what do you think? What would be a little surprise that you might want to delight the neighborhood kids, slip into their Halloween sacks there?
Well, I wouldn't give my kids in the hood as the graveyard manager. I wouldn't give them any of this pumpkin seed crap. All right, let's face it.
Oh.
It's a vegetable like candy corn. Kids don't go for that. I know what kids go for. You give them a piece of candy, and what I would stick in there is a shiv. All right, kids find a nice hidden shiv. All right, they got to learn from somebody, right? This way carry on, get the shiv, and they're very happy. You don't see them eating any of that candy corn and pumpkin crap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't have a lot of kids in your life, do you? No, we're 2 for 2 with the no kids. All right, how about you, sir, in the morgue over there? What'd you?
Michelle, and I apologize. I forgot to tell you in my introduction, but was reminded in your last comment. Yes, I am an embalmer. It is what I do. I'm very passionate about it. It fills my heart with joy. To fill hearts.
Ew. So you take some sort of solution and you inject it into a cadaver.
If children came to my doorstep with empty bags, I would fill them with formaldehyde, glutaraldehyde, methanol, humectants, wetting agents, and other solvents.
Hey, I recognize you. We worked on a job together once, right? Brooklyn.
I use wedding agents too sometimes. I throw the pumpkins a little ceremony. Put them together, alone in a room. Barry Manilow.
Barry Manilow, yes, Barry Manilow. Well, on that
everywhere.
Note, it looks like we made it. So thank you for coming and giving without taking. We'll see you next week. And I'm still a Frida Morgenstern. Welcome to Chit Chat. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Oh, I know what you're saying.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Hot Topics Halloween style. Give it up for Denny, Karen, Jane, and Sam Miklich behind the scenes. Craig Jackman behind the scenes as well. Karen, thank you so much for hanging out.
Bye!
Bye! The next game is called Blind Date. And while we introduce Blind Date with Mr. Dylan White and Karen Vaughn.
Hi!
Hi!
I'd also like to remind everybody, we've got another half hour of the show left, so please share the link, let everybody know this is happening, and if you're enjoying the show tonight, you can buy a virtual ticket and support our performers. Go on to Venmo and send a little something, a little anything to Online Variety Show. It'll get split amongst the performers here tonight. We appreciate it so much, of course, in this crazy time. We love being able to share or create like a stage and reach you, the audience. But at the same time, as many who are plugged into at least the theme park network know, work is going away for so many professional performers who have dedicated their lives to getting good at this. So if you're able to at all support the live theater, as it were, go ahead and toss a tip into that Venmo jar at Online Variety Show and show the cast tonight a little bit of thanks. But here we are with Blind Date. Normally we have this list of like historical or fictional characters for everybody to choose from. But tonight, of course, on Halloween Eve, we've got spooky or Halloweeny characters. For this, what we need in the chat are, for Dylan, a number between 1 and 7. Somebody just throw up a number between 1 and 7. I got a list in front of me. And for Karen, give us a number between 8 and 15. 8 and 15.
Make it a good one.
Yeah. And then they're going to act out a blind date based on whoever you just threw at them, not knowing who you were throwing at them. Look at these numbers filling up the screen. The first two for Dylan were the number 6. I guess I got to choose that one. Number 6 on my list is, I don't know if you can see it, Dracula. That is the number 6 on my list, Dracula. Yep. And then the first one for Karen was the number 13.
Oh, spooky.
So, Dracula and Elvira. Mr.
Oh!
are going on a date. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen. The Suggestion Box episode 12, Blind Date, Dracula and Elvira.
I hope I look all right for my date to come. I can't see myself in this mirror. Oh! I think she's been here now.
Entering. Oh, I'm so glad that you got a table for two in a cozy dark corner.
Yes, apparently I need a table for 4.
Oh, yes, pull up a couple of other chairs, I suppose. Well, I read a little bit about you on your profile.
What was it you liked?
Well, both of us are drawn to the dark.
Very true.
And we both take good care of our appearance.
Yes, never going out in the sun keeps us pale and healthy. I have to say, when I looked at your profile, I was very attracted to your plunging neckline.
Why, thank you. I'm find that more than one thing is plunging these days. My self-esteem. I've had a couple of bad dates, actually, I'll say.
I'm terribly sorry.
Yes, although I'm the queen of camp, it looks like I'm the peasant of people picking.
Well, no, please continue.
No, I just wanted to know if there was any red flags right away. Is there anything that I need to know about you that might send me screaming?
There are several things that could send you screaming. However, hopefully none of them are frightening to you. As far as red flags, the only red I have is the inside of my cape.
Oh. Well,
but
that's
I am
just
very
fine.
much a night person. I do not go out during the day.
Well, that seems all right with me. I like to watch a lot of bad films, and by like, I mean I get paid to.
Well, then you've probably seen some of mine then. Not all of mine have been gems.
Oh, no?
No, of course there was Dracula, dead and loving it. There was love at first
It sounded
bite.
like it was going to be a list, and then, sorry.
There was love at first bite.
Speaking of first bite, did you already order? I like when a man kind of takes control.
Of course I did. I was waiting for a little while for you to arrive, and I hope you don't mind that I took the liberty of ordering something for the both of us.
Oh, wonderful.
I got us both a blood red steak.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, and look.
And there it is.
It comes with garlic bread.
Oh, that I did not know. You please have mine. It's a gluten thing. I don't eat bread. That's what it is.
Oh, that's all right. I don't mind when I kind of puff up from gluten. Doesn't bother me one bit.
You're definitely plenty puffy, if you know what I mean. That is the only kind of steak I like inside me, I will have you know.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
I don't mind one.
Well, good.
Look, I'm sorry if I'm a tad bit forward. People do say that I have a big personality.
Well, I do like to keep abreast of what my dates are very much into.
It's driven some other dates away. They tend to get jealous when I get attracted, noticed by the men. For example, if you look at every man in this restaurant, they've been staring at me the entire time.
Yes, I cannot say as I blame them. I have been staring at you too. It's nice to... Oh, yes, to make eye contact for once.
Oh. Well, seems like this is going well. Let's retire to your coffin.
Yes.
The cornerstone of any great date. Eye contact. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Karen and Dylan. I like a good steak inside me as well. Of course. Yes. Love you guys. Next up, we are actually going to talk about all of the amazing stuff that's coming up very, very soon. Tomorrow night, right here on the Vaudacity Network. Since it is Halloween, we're going to start a little bit later. We're going to start at 7 p.m., and we are featuring Halloween and also highlighting music from the Mad Tea Party. So we're going to have a Polly's Online variety show, music and improv comedy, all just Halloween themed and featuring music that is either Halloweeny or is from the Mad Tea Party and Disney California Adventure, or is Halloween Tea Party from Disney California Adventure. It's going to be a fun night. And I started the night later, or planned to start the night later because people are trick-or-treating, etc. But I also didn't expect a lot of cast members to be available. But everybody's showing up. So we have
because none of us are working.
We have not working, but just also not going out to events, parties, drinking with our friends, getting dressed up in costumes. I just didn't even think about it. So we're going late tomorrow night. We're starting late and we're going late. We're starting at 7. We'll probably end a little before midnight. But the night is jam-packed with amazing music from the Mad Tea Party, Halloween-themed music, and so many of the Polly's Online Variety Show friends that you're used to seeing. It's going to be so much fun. So tell all your friends that love the Mad Tea Party or love Halloween, that even though you can't go to a party this weekend, we've got one going on the onlines tomorrow night here on the Vaudacity Network starting at 7 p.m. It's going to be pretty darn epic. So hope to see you guys there, and bring your friends and family as well. Some of us are going to be dressed up, and it's going to be a good time. And of course, next week we got all the awesome original programming on the Vaudacity Network. On Monday night, actually, because there's election night, Monday is going to be your Creative Journey podcast. We can't possibly tear ourselves away from the election. So Kevin, Greg, and myself, we talk about anything creative, anything that helps creators. And last week we even delved into some relationship stuff. It kind of came out of nowhere, but that was fun. And of course, on Thursday, Hunter's Lovecast will return Thursday, November 5th. And I'm sure he'll have his beautiful kitty with him as well. We all know and love Mr. Oh my God.
Wolfgang.
Wolfgang was in my head, and I was like, that's wrong. Nope, that's right. Of course, Hunter and Wolfgang. Duh. Friday, we'll be right back with you with episode 13, lucky number 13 of the suggestion box here on the Vaudacity Network. All right, so our next game is the worst job interview. Dylan's going to host this one. This game is called the worst job interview because it's known as the worst job interview ever. And I don't know if Dylan will have the same administrative assistant as Mr. Tom does from time to time, but we're going to come in for a job interview, and he's going to find somebody to hire. But what we need from you guys is an occupation on the list here. Throw up some occupations. We're going to get those, and then one by one, we're just going to file into the office. We're going to have a job interview with Dylan for this occupation, and we'll see how that goes. First one that comes up that I can see.
Do I need to go away? Am I guessing the occupation or no?
Oh, you know.
No, okay. I didn't think so.
Danny Roque is the first one that popped into my feed. And
Yay.
Danny, we missed you on the show. Hopefully you'll join us tomorrow night on Polly's Online Variety Show. Danny Roque with car salesman. The worst car salesman. That is what we're hiring for. I mean, car salesman is a job we're hiring for. We're going to see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dylan White.
All right. Man, I can't seem to get enough people in here to move all these vehicles, so finally we got some candidates to help become a new car salesman. Miss Pringle, do you have anybody out there who might want to interview for this position? Well, then by all means, send the first candidate in. Hi, I can't, you're going to need to speak up. I can't hear you.
Hi, my name is Wendell Peavis. I'm a good salesman. I'm very aggressive, and I have a lot of force, and I can persuade people to do things and buy cars. I could tell people we've got a wonderful. Hi, my name is Wendell Peavis. I'm a very aggressive very.
Yeah, okay, Wendell, you know, you don't seem to be very aggressive in this interview. Can you just?
No, this is it. I've taken a lot of classes and assertiveness training.
Did you pass these classes, Wendell?
No, but I took them, and I think
You should give them back. Thank you very much, Wendell, for coming in. Thank you so much. Miss Pringle, I hope we have somebody different out there. Well, great. Send them in.
Hello, Putter Bear.
Hello.
It's so good to see you today. Thank you for inviting me in. May I do just what I've used on the showroom for my last car sales job?
Oh, fantastic! I'm so glad you have experience. All right, sell me a car.
Okay. Let's open this baby. Look at that gorgeous leather interior. Take a whiff of that new car smell. You can't smell any trace of the body that decomposed in here last week, can you? We take you and put you in a great car. How's that?
I mean, I suppose full disclosure is part of the law, but I'm concerned about the kind of cars you were selling before.
They smell great.
I would imagine so. However, there's more to the car than just the smell and how many bodies they can hold. But thank you so much for coming in. We'll keep you on file. Miss Pringle, please make sure that one never comes back on the premises. And please, do we have anyone else out there? Well, then by all means, send them in. Oh, hello.
Hello. It is me, George Washington.
Very nice to meet you, General Washington.
Yes, I believe.
Not expecting to see someone. You look great for your age.
Thank you. I think I can drum up some patriotic sales, 4th of July, Labor Day, and I cannot tell a lie.
Well, all right. That's very good. Unfortunately, we're selling Japanese cars here, so I don't know how well this is going to go over.
Oh.
But
Goodbye.
Thank you very much. I think she thought Pontiacs were Potomacs. And Miss Pringle, do we have someone else out there we can send in? Well, by all means, send them in. Hello. Thank you for applying. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Oh, hey.
Hey.
I got just the girl you're looking for.
The girl I'm looking for?
Yeah, this sweet Chevrolet behind me.
Ah, yes, so you refer to cars as females. I understand. Yes, that's very common.
Got a rag top. She's been around the block just like you, but hey, you bring her back tomorrow, we won't come looking for you.
All right, well, listen, I think about it. I don't really want you to pimp my ride, if you know what I mean. So, thank you very much. Leave us your information, and we'll be sure to dispose of it properly.
Whatever.
All right. Miss Pringle, please let me know that we have somebody out there, that we have somebody worth hiring. All right, well, send her in.
I'm very nervous. I really want this job. I love cars. I've always loved cars. And so I asked 5 of my friends to drive my favorite cars. I can't decide between the Yugo and the AMC Gremlin. They're both so nice. Yeah, I can't decide between the Dodge Dot and the Ford Pinto. I love the Edsel. I love them all the greats.
Well, so...
The Pontiac Aztek. It's gorgeous.
You clearly have a knowledge of cars and certainly an excitement for all of the ones that, don't work well. So
what?
Fortunately, you'll be very well suited here because none of our cars are that great either. So I love your crazy Woody Allen energy and your passion for cars. So please, you're hired. Go see Miss Pringle. Fill out your onboarding paperwork.
I'm gonna go tell my boyfriend UNC I'm nothing like Woody Allen.
Well, thank you so much. Miss Pringle, we're gonna have to close early, maybe forever.
I would say that was the worst job interview ever. Give it up for Dylan and the rest of the cast. Our next game.
I think Miss Pringle has to be a staple in this game now.
Of course. Did you do some character research after the pre-show notes when I was like, you better have Miss Pringle in there? Or you already knew? You already knew Miss Pringle.
I just kind of figured Miss Pringle had to be in it.
Miss Pringle and Dylan White, everybody. The next game is Poets Corner, and this game is going to be hosted by Mr. Tom Carrozza, the Italian Carriage. Dylan White is also going to play, and Jane Brucker and myself. Tom's going to host a poetry night, and the rest of us are going to be performers, contributors to the poetry night. What we need from you guys is a meaningful life experience, something that happens in life that you remember pretty much forever. Throw that in the chat here, and the first, from the first 2 or 3 that we see, we'll pick one that we can just pull from artistically, poetically, and provide you with the most meaningful night of poetry or a few moments of poetry ever improvised on the internet, through Zoom, onto YouTube, on the Vaudacity Network on a Friday night. So here we go. We're looking at, I'm just going to give them to you, Tom. You can decide which one you want.
Okay.
I got prom, childbirth, getting married.
All right. Well, I think that's all the same event where I come from: prom, childbirth, and getting married. We'll just ball those 3 up, okay, guys? Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wordstorm, a corner for poetry. I'm your host, Michael Tronick, and I have selected 3 poets who are all going to expound with their poetry on the topic of prom, birth, and marriage. Let us all give them rounds of snap to get them warmed up. Poet number 1, lay it on us, baby.
Which one of us is poet number 1?
I think you are. Well, you are.
Sure. I guess it's me now.
It's okay. Welcome to Wordstorm.
Thank you.
Sure.
I'm a very spooky poet. Thank you for having me on your Halloween show. My name is Paul Turgeist.
Hi, Paul.
And I'm so happy to be here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, my poem is called The Cycle of Prom. I came alive one Halloween night as it coincided with prom. I never thought I would meet the love of my life because I thought she'd soon be gone. But we met that evening and soon we were married. And then it wasn't too long before when I was away and got carried. Then it wasn't much long after when we were sitting in a tree, KISSING, that we brought a child unto this earth, and she, my wife, had given birth. But I had soon moved on from this life and left behind my child and wife.
Oh, you're right. That was really kind of scary. Woo! All right, who's next on Wordstorm? Go ahead.
Edgar Allan Poe. I'm usually introduced with my repertoire of the awards. I've won the Rotten Poets Award, the Brucker Award, and this was my entry into the Cambridge Cemetery Award. Who's that knocking? Knock, knock, knocking. Who's that knocking on my cervix door? 'Tis my forehead, 'tis me banging there evermore. Nurse, please drug me, nurse, knock me out, oh death, sweet death upon me. For I am birthed upon this earth, well, prom shall run upon me. Here I stand with smirking child, all staring at my acne. What is this popping that I hear popping at my acne? 'Tis the prom and nothing more. 'Tis the mean girls and nothing more. What's this knocking at my door? I believe there was childhood that was added some more. Just knock, knock, knocking. What is this childhood rocking evermore? And the rest is in my second book.
Oh, wow. That was disturbing.
Thank you.
Yeah. Poet number 3, welcome to Wordstorm.
Hola, I'm very happy to be here. I am Senor Casey. I am very well known for my poem, my epic poem about myself, the bat. Now, with leather-covered sphere, I come hurling through the air, watching it, watching myself with a haughty grandeur there. Close by this sturdy batsman, he said the ball is unheeded. It is gone. That ain't my style, I said. I am ready for the prom. From the benches, black with people, there was muffled up a roar, like the beating of storm waves on a distant shore. Then, just then, my baby, it was born. With a smile, Casey said, "Sure, I'll marry." His mother, still rising from their tumult. The people, they said, "Oh, brother, pull Casey from the game to the pitcher." Then the sphere flew, and then I ignored it. The umpire said, "Strike 2."
Wow. Casey, that was really very heavy. This has been Wordstorm, a corner for poetry. Good job, everybody. Oh my gosh.
Sit there.
Poets Corner. With maybe a little plagiarism here and there.
Homage.
Knocking at my cervix door.
Yes.
That was fun. All right, our next game is foreign film. Everybody who watches the show regularly knows this game. It's when we're watching a film in a different language, and we've got a couple of friends here to help us translate. And as they do, our friends are going to join us. It's going to be, Tom, myself, Karen, Denny, and Jane is hosting the film viewing. What we need from you guys is the subject of the film, something that people are obsessed with. It doesn't have to be you. Just something people are obsessed with.
Can I say Jane's cervix? Because that's all I can think about right now. Or is that, am I allowed to? No?
What's
Okay.
left
No.
of it? Two children. The shreds.
I'm obsessed with IKEA's meatballs myself. But I just also, that reminds me. Also, we're going to need from the audience here a language that the foreign film is going to be in. So that's what we need from you guys. And the first thing I see here on the feed, some people are obsessed with ghost hunting.
Ooh.
This is a very Halloweeny show. Thank you,
say
fans and
that
patrons.
again. Yeah,
Ghost hunting.
absolutely.
It's Swedish?
That wasn't given. That's fine. Swedish. Let's do Swedish. Ghost hunting. Swedish ghost hunting.
He said he liked Swedish meatballs, so he might as well.
Didn't I? The film is in Swedish, and it's about ghost hunting. Here we go. Foreign film. Take it away, Jane.
Hello. I'm Greta Thunberg for the Swedish Comedy Festival of Death. I'd like you to welcome to our screening of The Ghost Hunter. Bravo. Bravo.
Born.
Can you feel me?
Significante. Skvern, skvan, the
Every time I feel you, it feels like I am half of myself and you are becoming me.
Finton skorte hynste.
Would that I could enter your body and have your life.
Gurnde verharnde, hernde hagen daas, en skirk. Skavin die darger hern, harn, skaba.
If you want my life, just have some ice cream and live in a car in the back seat. For all I am worth is that to my ex-wife and probably to you hovering above my face.
Hunten hanten hunte. Hunten hanten hunte.
It is your ex-wife's negative energy that sent me to haunt you. It is your ex-wife's negative energy that sent me to haunt you.
Gurnde, lale verhaande, skavande verpernde dakker, verskade boede, fade skavende boe.
And yet when you mention her, the half of me that was me became her, then me again, proving that she is always inside me, no matter what me she has brought me to hover above me.
Hunte. Shunte. Shunte Horstand? Fonshi Dontiv?
I shall channel her now and bring her to you. Bjorn, why am I in the back seat of your car? What is happening?
Gurnde, verskundevansk.
You remember our first date, when I first took you to a very fancy restaurant and you ordered a steak with champagne. I remember the name of the champagne. It riddles and drips and drizzles on my mind every day. After the date, you told me all of your dreams and hopes, and we entered my car, into the back seat, where you and I had the most amazing conversation I've ever had with anyone in my whole entire life, and that made me remember you the way I'm remembering you now, when you were alive.
Bjorn, Satan is coming!
Lark de verhernsk.
Laura, Satan came.
Jag snor stompling. Hans de hante. Haste und de dante hoing.
I will now suck the life from you. And look, I am the owner of a used Yugo.
Thank you. That was brought to you by the Yugo.
In other words, nothing has changed. She has died, she's haunted him, and she's taking his things. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Foreign Film. Give it up for Tom, Karen, Denny, and Jane, of course. Our final game of the evening is... It's gonna be our Halloween's Eve version of Party Quirks. It's gonna be Trick or Treat. I am going to be hosting a a Halloween party, and the whole cast: Dylan, Tom, Jane, Denny, Karen. Is anybody? And okay, so they're gonna come to my party, and in order for me to survive the evening, I'm gonna have to guess who they came dressed as. So what we need from you guys in the feed, I'm about to unplug, but what we need from you guys in the feed is a 2020 Halloween costume idea. It doesn't have to deal with 2020, just like in the time now, like what people would be dressing up as in the year 2020 at a costume party and fill the feed with that. Craig's going to assign the roles, and I'm going to check out until I'm told to come back.
In the time that is now.
The time that is now.
That's the name of a horror movie right there.
We could talk about Paul now. He doesn't have his earphones in. Anyway, this is our 12th show, you guys.
This is our 12th show.
So cool. Craig, are you with us? Let's have a seance for Craig.
Well, he could very well be checking out the feed right now, and
He's probably checking out the feed.
Right.
I am checking out the feed.
And I'm wondering if, and I'm guessing, I'm hoping Paul made it clear that, what people would be dressing as in the year 2020 doesn't necessarily have to be 2020 themed. I mean, like,
But it can.
But it could be. That could be fun. But I'm thinking, like, even something like, The Mandalorian is big right now. Somebody could be the Mandalorian, or
You were just saying that because you were watching the Mandalorian.
because I'm watching it. I've already watched season 1. I'm just re-watching it before, I watch episode 1 of season 2. I can't wait.
He's back. He's back. There he is.
Oh.
That is commitment.
That is
Very
great.
good.
He should be committed, yes.
I love that he's got this
Absolutely.
horrifying face and then his little Craig voice comes out.
I know someone you
Coming
could
to
commit
take me
to.
away. Ha ha.
Uh-huh.
hee, hee, ho, ho. All right. Dylan,
Yes.
you are Jack Skellington.
Ooh, very good.
Jane, you are the bride of Frankenstein. Karen,
Yes.
you are a ninja.
Yes!
Yes, she
Denny?
is. Yes.
You are the devil.
I
For a
just said his
change.
name. All right now.
Ah,
And Tom,
yes, I'm terrified.
you are the fly on Mike Pence's head.
Hey,
Oh, whoever sent that in, get the hamburger. That's
Happy
fantastic.
Halloween.
All right, texting Paul.
Paul!
I just texted him. He's back.
All right, I'm so ready for this Halloween party. I've been waiting my whole life for this night. Can't wait for all my new friends to show up. I got my dip out. I made it look like real blood. I got my chips out. It looks like real dried skin. And the beer actually looks like beer. I would never have that at my actual party, but oh, somebody's here. Oh, hey, come on in.
hi, how are you? Whoa, you paint, everything's white. You repainted, huh? Oh, I'm really drawn to white things, bright white. Beautiful. Your home looks beautiful, Paul.
Thank you. Anytime I move into a new space, I want it to feel clean and new and fresh, like it's mine, untainted, like it's a fresh canvas.
Yeah, it's just blindingly beautiful. I love this. It's really great. Wow, I heard you. I smell dip. I think you said you had dip.
Speaking of beautiful, my dip looks like blood. Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, I would love to check that out. I'm gonna.
The chips of red skin. The chips.
I'll hover over it for a while before I decide what to eat. But thank you for inviting me. This is really, really great.
I'm so happy you're here.
I'm the only one here, I guess. Just you and me. That's okay. That's okay. Oh.
I think someone else is here too. I'm not quite sure. Oh, come on in.
Wow.
I said you can come in. Come on in.
Oh. I don't know what happened there. Oh boy. Oh.
Yeah, someone else is here. Come on in. Come on in. I think you're muted. Oh.
Oh wow. This could be a great party, dude.
Yeah. Hey, man, people are here.
Oh yeah, we are. Yeah.
All I'm worried about was people coming here. Someone else is here. Come on in.
Well, nice to see you. I know your girlfriend's away, and I wouldn't want to tempt you, but I am ready for anything.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Well, if you're ready for chips made out of skin and dip made out of what looks like real blood, come on in. I got everything.
Well, you know, your dad's handsome too. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, so I'll be over at the bar seeing if I can't tempt you to join me in an apple tea.
Well, she likes you, man. I could tell.
Yeah, come on in. Whoever's knocking, come on in.
Paul! Thank you for inviting me to your party. There was zero chance I would miss this. What's this? Ooh, dip.
Yeah. Oh, I'll stand back.
Yeah. Is it? What do you think of it?
A little sandy.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's this?
I made it for my first, it was my first time trying.
Oh, what's this?
My own dip.
I have an idea. Why don't you take that dip and climb up to the top of that schiffer robe and jump off? I'm sure that you'll be safe. I'll catch you. Why don't you test it? Just test how safe you are.
This will be fun. Go ahead.
No, I want you to do it. Climb all the way up there and just jump off. Yeah, you said your dad lives upstairs. Let's see how much your father loves you. Let's test his love. Go ahead. I'll be in the other room.
Missing the
on
red,
the bed.
missing the red glasses. Go ahead and come on in.
Yeah. You know, the other guy said your dip was sandy. That's maybe because, the Indiana State Dunes. I like things from Indiana as well. Things that are bright white from Indiana. That's a double whammy. So your dip is a big hit for me.
White from Indiana. Okay.
Yeah, the big white things. It's a good place for me.
From Indiana.
Yeah.
Great.
It's too chilly in here. I'm going to turn your thermostat up.
Ooh. Oh.
I'm not afraid of that. I'm just going to turn
I don't mind
up
it
as
being
high
chilly.
as
It
it'll
reminds
go.
me of Christmas.
Well, it's too cold for me. I like it to be hot. Burning hot.
Yeah.
Wow. You really have some great friends, Paul, I must say.
Well, you're one of them, of course, from Indiana, huh?
Yeah, and I'm a big fan of vices. If you're going to drink or smoke or anything like that, vices are really big with me, especially if they're big and white. And
Well, maybe while he, gets buzzed off your drink, off your punch, maybe there's something else I could have around here. What's this?
You're right, I am getting buzzed. Wow, I'm so, I shouldn't,
As much as I love having as many people here as possible, I feel like Jack Skellington I'm just holding him up.
It's perfect because this is Halloween.
Oh, I know. I like to sweep everybody out at the very end, but I'm having a tough time with this one. So we're gonna have to go with.
I'll tell you what. Maybe you can phone a friend. This is an apple. Take it. Even though it's forbidden because it's mine, I want you to take it.
I know. And if nobody else was here, I would introduce you to the serpent. But Eve, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave because.
Who's Eve?
Oh, just kidding, Satan.
Oh, don't be disguised. This is just one of my many forms. Bye. I'm going down all the way down to the basement. They're having another Halloween party.
Yeah, if I introduced you to the serpent, I meant show you my new mirror that I got from IKEA.
I don't think that's what you meant.
I have a question. Is there a ninja squirrel jumping around?
Ding, 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 ding.
Is that right?
Not necessarily a squirrel, but
Ninja, close enough.
Oh, just a ninja. I totally thought she was a ninja squirrel, and that made my heart.
Specified, I am a squirrel!
That made my heart so happy to have a ninja squirrel at my party.
Well, Paul, it's getting late. Did you notice? I mean, it's just kind of getting late. Your party is kind of winding. Oh, well, she's back. Oh.
Is she?
Oh, she wants a wedding ring. Look, you could see.
But is she already married to Frankenstein?
Ding, 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 ding. The bride.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's getting late though. Your party was great.
it's about to give you
Actually, I was going to come back and take your other guest with me, but some people think we're already in cahoots. I would say maybe 48% of the country. Bye. Oh, no. Not you exactly, though. I messed that up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess since Satan has said she's going to... A lot of people have said that you're old. So I guess since she's going to take you with her, I have to say bye.
Let me grab him real quick. I think I can get him. Got him.
No. You know, you shouldn't be on the fence about this, Paul. You know, it kind of rhymes. Don't be on the fence.
I don't mean to bug you, but ignore my clue completely.
Oh.
Yes, you should speak more into the mic.
I'm sorry. I totally missed the buzzing. Was from that fly friend that you brought with you. But your eye looks so much better. And thank you for coming.
Where's the fly? Where's the fly?
Mike Pence. Thank you so much.
Well, I'm on Mike Pence. I'm the fly on.
You are the fly.
On Mike Pence.
Oh.
Ding,
Well,
ding,
of
ding,
course.
ding, ding, ding,
Well,
Don't give him a ding, ding, ding. We all told him what the real is. Don't ding, ding.
Well, he was close enough.
Just
Hey,
because it's his network, we're all like dinging him now.
It was fun. It was fun. And shame on me for not getting the fly on Mike Pence.
I didn't help you by giving a completely incorrect clue. Sorry.
Hey, everybody. Bring that cast in here. Tom,
I'm
Denny,
here.
Dylan, Jane,
And
Karen.
we're probably driving Sam crazy right now with all of us popping in and out during this game.
Ninja Squirrel. I know.
That's
Ding, ding,
because
ding, ding, ding,
Satan's
ding, ding,
here.
ding. Welcome back, Sam. We love you.
Sam!
Love you, Sam. Welcome back from vacation. Give it up for Sam. Give it up for Craig, our magicians behind the scene.
Wait, that's Craig? Ow! If it wasn't for you meddling kids!
What a scream.
Give it up for our cast. And again, if you enjoyed the show tonight, this hour-long live entertainment, you can buy your virtual ticket by just throwing a tip in the cast Venmo jar at the bottom of the screen there. Online variety show. We appreciate you guys so much. We love the opportunity to be able to perform live every week. And of course, any and all tips in the tip jar are so appreciated. So thank you guys a million times. That was episode 12 of the suggestion box. And while we all might be cut up like Hellraiser right now on your
This is
screen.
the before, and that's the after. Sorry, Paul. Go ahead.
It's because you didn't have an embalmer, Tom.
No.
Yeah.
Feed him enough either, I guess.
We might be all cut up like Pinhead from Hellraiser on your screen, but we appreciate you guys and we love you so much. Thank you once again for joining us on the suggestion box. Tomorrow night we'll be right back here at 7 p.m. with improv comedy, live music, and a whole lot of fun with Polly's online variety show. Halloween. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Or everyone on the
It's
East
already
Coast.
Halloween in New York.
Happy All Hallows Eve Eve.
Oh, yes. Thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you again tomorrow night. Have a great night, everybody.